Malky Mackay was on hand this morning at the Vale to talk Spurs, Bale and the positive start to the season that has set the Bluebirds in good stead to not only be survivors of the Premier League but also contenders.
We've got certainly belief in the fact that we're in the Premier League and we're competing against teams that you know, that are going to be certainly there or thereabouts in terms of the Evertons and the Man Cities. Hull was another tough test. Number one, it was an away game, and any away game in this league is tough, and to pick up any points on the road is going to be valuable. But number two, it was another team who have started well, have come up to the league and have bought well, and have got a good experienced manager. So I was delighted with Saturday in terms of the application, the way we played. And it's another point in our journey, and it was something that gives the players that little bit of confidence.
And with Spurs on Sunday, a lot might say that we're perhaps lucky that Bale's already left. Do you see Spurs as being a better team with or without Gareth?
I think he's a fantastic talent, and his individual goals last year for Spurs were sublime. They really were. But I think what they've done is they've done fantastic business with the money that they've got from him, because it is such an extreme amount of money. They've gone and bought 8 or 9 real class players, real European stars, you know, and so Spurs' squad now is much stronger, you know, and you know the boy Eriksson is another individual player, kind of match winner type thing. But they've got a very strong squad now, and you know they've gone to a different level because of that move. I think that transfer, they've gone to a different level now in terms of the quality and the depth of their squad now.
It was a successful week for Kevin Cooper's side this week, and in the 8 successive games, that's not bad. Yeah,
and delighted at the amount of fans that turned out. I mean, obviously it was a reserve team derby, which was great, and it was at the stadium, and you know, some good players on show, and I'm delighted for the young boys. You know, Kevin and Dick Bate are moulding the youth structure that I want now, and that I think is going to be benefiting Cardiff, and is going to be something that we're proud of the players coming through in terms of the way they act, the way they are professionally, the way they dress, the way they keep themselves fit, and become as professional as they can be to give themselves the chance of being involved in that first team squad. And that's something that's been a long, slow process here over the last 2 years. But I'm now getting it to the point that I want it in terms of the way that they are. And Kevin has really brought that group on, and I'm delighted because it gives them the chance to stake their claim eventually to be that Kevin comes to see me and says, you know, I can't hold that one back any longer, he needs to come and join you, and is there a chance he could come and help you, you know, join training with yourself? So these are conversations that we have, and I'm delighted for them.
Our new scholars took part in the Football League Trust Festival recently. Cardiff City were well represented with 4 teams, more than any other club, a great testament to the futsal setup at the foundation. Although the event was a friendly tournament with no final winner, Cardiff recorded wins over Wolverhampton, West Brom, Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Erin Murray scored a late goal as the women's team won their first league fixture with a 3-2 victory over Newcastle Emlyn. And the girls backed up that win with a record 17-0 victory over Northup Hull on Sunday. Ahead of this Sunday's big clash against his former team, Stephen Corker spoke to us about Cardiff's strong start to the Premier League campaign and also being reunited with familiar faces on the pitch.
You know, I come through at Tottenham. I joined when I was 15, so to go and play against them now is going to be you know, a weird experience. But you know, I hope to go into the game full of positivity and go and get 3 points. You know, they've brought in a few new players, so there'll be a few new faces. But you know, I'll definitely be up for it.
As part of our ongoing relationship with Cardiff and Vale College, Gary Medell, Maxi Amandurain and Kevin Theophile Catherine followed in the footsteps of fellow Bluebird Kimball Kyung this week to sign up for English tuition. Ben Turner spoke to us about the tasks already faced by the Bluebirds so far this season and how they've urged the team to adapt to the new task at hand.
Obviously it's going to be tough again. And if we can get anything out of a game against Tottenham, I think that's again that'd be the target, and that'd be a positive result.
A whopping transfer fee for Bale this summer has set another world record, which looks likely to stand for some time. So this week's quiz theme is world records. Prior to Bale's transfer this summer, who was the most expensive player in the world?
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gary Medel.
Ever.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Steve.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Who holds the 100-metre world record?
Usain Bolt.
And what's the time, do you know?
9.67.
Gary Medel.
The world record. Bolt.
Time?
Usain Bolt.
Do you know the time?
9.5 or
9.59.
Usain Bolt.
Do you know how fast?
9.5. I don't remember. 58.
Yes! Welcome, I guess. Do you know who has the fastest tennis serve in the world?
Ever.
Yep. Ever to date. World record.
Oh, I should know this.
Gary Medel.
A bit of an underdog. Australian guy.
Court or something like that.
Samuel Groff.
Ross,
Not
yeah.
bad. Good memory.
Good.
Bear with me.
Who has the fastest tennis serve? No pressure if you don't get
Samuel
this.
Groff.
Oh, you got it right. Nobody else did. Well done. Which former Spurs defender holds the record for the fastest goal in Premier League history, netting in 10 seconds?
My idol, Ledley King.
Ledley King. Centre half. Okay.
Ledley King.
58 hours is the world record time for what? Is it A, the time taken to climb Mount Everest, the slowest time taken to climb Mount Everest rather, the slowest time taken to compete a marathon, or the longest kiss?
Mount Everest. The marathon. The kiss.
Yeah, 58
Yeah?
hours. Get a bit bored after a while.
Wow.
There you go.